I'm very excited that today we are having Mrs. Shylaja Vasanth as our guest. It's an honor and a pride for me to be introducing her. She comes with a vast and a rich experience in the fashion design industry. She is a fashion designer with Manoviraj Khosla since the past 8 years. And along with this, she's also an actor. She's also a professional dancer, choreographer, and there's so much more that we can learn from her. This is very special because she's also been a part of Arena Animation as a student. Welcome, Shylaja.
Thank you, ma'am. It's an honor and it's really great pleasure to having you.
Yeah,
You're part of Arena Animation, right?
Absolutely loving having you with us. And we just wanted you to share your experiences and what all you've gone through. There's so much to learn from you, whether it is time management or hobby, everything you have done to the perfection. So I'm very thankful that you took time off and you have come and you're sharing this time with us.
Thanks a lot.
So how do you think the training in graphic designing softwares can help in the fashion industry?
So graphic designing plays a very big role in the fashion industry. As I come from the fashion background, so, if we take the textiles part, when you have to, maybe just like few years back when we didn't have that much of access to the graphic designing, we had to sketch and we had to show it to the client, and we don't know particular color. We don't have to, we don't know how to do the patterns and show it to the client or something. So in textile industry, it plays a very big role. So, and it is also easy access and it is time management. So nowadays we need, more of, we don't have time for anything now. So we'll have to have, even when a client comes and then they ask me to do some designs, they need it in a one day. So I can't keep sketching and do the colors and do the patterns and show it to them. So graphic design, how it helps. So you can do multiple jobs. You can, there are like multiple options in graphic designing, maybe multiple softwares where you can learn. And, the designs which you actually want to do, where sometimes you can't put it on a paper. So sometimes the options which the softwares gives you, so you can incorporate those designs and then you can design it on the screen. So also it is very visually it is very nice. I mean, it is nice to see the the art of a the skillful person. So even if you put it on a paper, you can't really notice, you can't really make out what it is.
Okay.
So when you show it on the screen, it is much accessible to a client that oh yeah, this is the colors which we get it, this is the patterns which we get it. So it is easy. So that is why graphic design plays a major role in textile industry. Also, when you also go to some export houses. So this is the designer part I've told. So when you go to the export houses, there how the graphic designing works is, if you want to cut a fabric, for example, so some thousands of meters of fabrics, you can't cut it manually. You have to do it digital. So their graphic designing, how it helps. So we will have some other softwares like a CAD and everything. So you will have to put in the information like, how the fabric cuts and everything.
All right.
So there, when you put the information, so the computer takes it. Computer does all the job. So it's also time saving for the order. So if you get an order in a bulk, so you can't really, sit and, you will not have a manpower, you will not have time to do it. So graphic designing helps in that way. So you can do the CAD, you can, set up your layout, set up your fabric layouts and everything. And then there, the machine takes every responsibility and then it cuts, thousands of fabrics.
Wow.
So in export houses, that is how the graphic designing works.
Okay.
And then when you come to, fashion, as in not only textiles, apparels, you also have accessories, you also have shoes, bags and everything. So here what happens is, same thing on the screen, on the computer, what you do is using very good softwares. You can design the bags, you can design the shoes, you can design the accessories, and also the color and everything. it's very vibrant when you see it on the screen, not on the paper. So also, people what they used to do is on the paper, even if you make 10 people sit and then you make them do the designs, so the designs won't be that live on the paper. And so graphic designing plays a really important role here. So accessories, it is helpful. Also, if you want to do in a bulk order or a production bulk order, graphic designing helps really, really.
Huge time saving is
Time saving, because nowadays the time is money. Time is money. You can never go wrong with it. So each and every minute counts. And also, it is helpful for some, for some upcoming maybe students or interns or somewhere. So when they do the graphic designing, they can they do multiple things. Some people cannot afford, coming to college or pay their exam fees or something. So what they can do is they can study. They can keep studying, and then maybe at home they can go sit for 1 hour. They can do graphic designing and earn money.
right, like freelance.
1 hour, yeah, like a
Freelancing, yeah.
So 1 hour they can sit. They can design for the client, and then you get at least just minute money matter.
So there's a lot of opportunities for freelancing in fashion and graphic design.
Oh yes, many opportunities.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's how it's really good. Graphic designing is really good.
Great. So, like you've been a part of our institute, you've done a short designing course with us. So how has been the experience for you, Shylaja?
Okay, I must tell, definitely Arena Animations is like house of opportunities for sure. And you guys have really skillful faculty here, I must say. Because I've been doing multiple things, my brain is like jumping here and there and that and this, because I can't study one thing at a time, something like that. So when I come here, okay, I've got that mindset, yes, you have to study, you have to do these things, you have to concentrate and do how you incorporate your things into the designing. So when I came here for the graphic designing, definitely I must thank Vani ma'am. She has such a, patience hearted. She's such a sweetheart. And she actually taught me really, really well. She has so much patience that, even if I ask her 100 times, she's ready to answer me.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's like, yes, no problem. Wherever I get stuck, I ask 100 times. I get it cleared. So that is how you guys have, Arena Animation has a wonderful faculty here. So they have a lot of patience to teach students. And even if the student comes from zero background as in zero knowledge, so even they can understand, that skillful faculty, what you have here. So it's really good. I mean, it really helped me a lot. So it also helped me how to manage my time. So I was actually struggling the same thing, doing designing on the papers and doing things and everything. So when I learned graphic designing here, so it was very clear, and it gave me a cut clarity, saying that there is more options, like you can work very faster. So that's how, I incorporated those graphic designing skills into my designing. I made few swatches, I made few designs and prints and everything. So I've got few also I can show.
Oh, great. Please show it to us. So these you designed with what you had learnt with us at Arena Kammanahalli, right? Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. So it has a logo also of Manoviraj Khosla and the design. So which part of the designing is done with the graphic designing?
These floral motifs. Floral motifs, So these floral motifs, and I've got so many samples, I can just share it to you later in the picture.
Yes.
So on this, what I did was, I did it in graphic designing, and then I developed into the print.
Wow.
And I put it onto the fabric.
This is like
These
brilliant.
we use it for the linings.
Okay.
For the jacket linings, for the dress linings and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are really helpful. I mean, this made my work easier. So I can do it like little faster, I can do like 10 designs in 1 hour.
Awesome. So
like that. So also these are like digital prints what I've developed.
Okay.
And these are like the embroidery which I've developed.
So this is like what we had for Manoviraj Khosla's daughter's wedding, right?
Right.
So embroidery on denim, which is like, which made a new fashion wave in the industry, right? It was beautiful. It's a beautiful concept.
So also after this, we are getting many orders right now. This technique is really worked out in the market.
Yeah.
And even this, the same thing, we use it, with the help of graphic designing. We sit and do the colors and the sizes and everything on the fabric. And then we give it to the karigar. And then we explain it to him how it has to be done.
Okay.
So then, we give the placement and everything, and then this day done.
That's the final product.
So otherwise, this was in little older days, we'll have to go sit and draw. Like as in we will have this butter paper. So on the butter paper, we'll have to draw it, and then that butter paper goes onto the fabric, and then that embroidery goes onto the butter paper.
So now all of that,
Actually done.
yes, all of that is
So
cut
you
down.
don't have to, you're saving your time here. You don't have to go there, sit near the karigar and then explain, no, nothing.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Vibrant, vibrant colors. And while we had you with us at Arena Animation Kammanahalli as a student, me and my faculty, Mrs. Vani ma'am, we were always marveled at the way how you could shift from a professional level to a student level. You know, that thirst and that yearning for learning is really an amazing quality that you possess, Shylaja. So it's beautiful.
Because that is all that comes all dedicated, and the hard work which you put in, in your previous days, what hard work have you done, and how important is this course for you? It's just not a course you join graphic designing or you do something just for fun or just for time pass. No, nothing. It is because it is your passion. Also, it should give you some money.
Correct.
Because money is very big thing nowadays. So also, you'll have to put your heart and soul to it. I would say not heart. Don't put your heart. Put your mind and soul to it. So that's when you learn. So you should be ready to learn anything, everything, every minute. So keep learning. That's what even I do. I still want to learn many more at Arena. So I still don't have right time. I mean, I write down, but definitely I'll come back for it.
Yes, yes, yes.